If you have a fair shop that's already making some sales, but the orders are still inconsistent, retailers aren't reordering, and you still cannot figure out why, I need you to hear this. It's not because you're not working hard enough, and it's not because your products aren't good enough. It's because you're flying blind. And there is data sitting in your fair dashboard right now telling you exactly what's working and what's broken. But no one has ever taught you how to read it. And so you spend time just guessing. I know because I've been there. And you change random things and hope something sticks. And here's what that guessing actually cost you. The average fair seller doing around 10 orders a month is leaving somewhere between $17,000 and $70,000 in profit on the table every single year just by staying stuck. My name is Andee, and I built and scaled my own wholesale brand on Fair from the ground up. And I'm one of a handful of sellers and industry experts that Fair pulls in to test the platform, which means I see how the algorithm actually behaves, not what the forums and the other coaches are teaching you, but what Fair actually rewards. And I took everything I learned and turned it into the Fair 5 framework. It's a 3-phase system that moves you from inconsistent orders to a predictable wholesale revenue engine in just 90 days. It's visibility, it's positioning, it's conversion, it's reorders, and a momentum that compounds. So this is not just a course that you watch once and forget. It's a growth operating system. Just a few extra wholesale orders, which you will gain quickly throughout this program, will more than pay for this course. So if you're done playing small and fair, if you're ready to stop guessing and go beyond the visibility and drive real conversions and reorders and get help along the way, learn more and apply at fairaccelerator.com or at the link in the show notes. I'll see you inside. Hi, friends. Welcome to She Sells Differently, the show for aspiring women entrepreneurs looking to overcome the fear of selling and grow thriving businesses from a place of authenticity and confidence. I'm Andee Hart, and it wasn't all that long ago that I was a sales executive for a Fortune 500 company. But I knew in my heart that I was called to use my gifts for something more, something different. That's exactly why I created the She Sells Differently podcast. Each episode is going to deliver you business strategies, tools, and mindset shifts to help set you and your brand apart from our culture's expectations. It's time to elevate your sales and build a profitable, sustainable business you're proud of, one built on integrity, grace, and humility. It's time to learn how to sell differently. Welcome to the She Sells Differently podcast. My name is Andee Hart. I'm your hostess. And I'm so glad you're here today. I'm actually recording this episode while I'm in the car driving, and sometimes you just get inspired when you are in a traffic jam. So, yes, I'm currently on I-40 right outside of Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, my hometown where I grew up, but I'm in a traffic jam. So I thought I would take the time to record a quick podcast. Today, I am going to share with you one of the biggest gaps that business owners face in strategically growing their business. And I'm going to give you a real life example. And also, before I even move forward, I want to tell you, I have been guilty of this exact what I'm about to talk about. So this is coming with no shame at all, but just an awareness that you cannot be strategic and actually grow your business in a healthy, sustainable way if you are not paying attention to this. And I'm going to use a dirty little nasty 4-letter word. Some of you may love this word. I detest it. And it is the word data, DATA. And I see so many business owners flying by the seat of their pants, paying no attention to what their business data is telling them. So I was working with a client the other day. We're working on growing her fair shop, and we were building out a CEO dashboard. And so I have created a dashboard and a very simple way for her to import her wholesale data from Fair into this dashboard. And then it populates with very easy to digest information about her business so that she can make strategic decisions. One of the things that we were reviewing last week was her product portfolio and the sell through data on all of the products in her shop. As we were reviewing her CEO dashboard, she was actually astonished to see that she had a best selling product category that had about a 20% conversion, meaning 1 out of every 5 retailers that looked at this product listing in her Fair shop were making a purchase. That's significant. A 20% sales conversion is significant. But here was the problem. She did not have this product collection, the listings in this product collection optimized for visibility. So we were able to see people love this product. There's a high sell through, but the views are very minimal. Now we had enough views to validate the 20% conversion, but compared it to other listings in her shop, we had very few views on these products. And so what we are now doing is spending our time optimizing these specific listings for these products, filling them with the right keywords that retailers are searching for, and then testing the conversion rate in 2 to 4 weeks. We want to see, did our visibility on these product listings go up, but also did our conversion rate stay the same? Because we know that people want this product. We have just got to get more eyes on this product in order to get more sales. So that is one example of making strategic, data-driven decisions. And I'll give you another specific example with another client. We were talking through her. She is in a niche product that is very seasonal for the summer. And as we were looking at her product data, her sales data over the last couple of years, she said May is traditionally a very slow month. But when we looked at the data, May was actually her third highest sales month of the year. And so from that insight, we were able to then go craft a marketing strategy to capitalize on the spikes in sales during those times of the year for her business. But without the data, we were flying blind, flying by the seat of our pants with no strategy. And so this was so eye-opening for my clients. And so I share these insights with you because these are the exact scenarios and reasons why I created the Fair Accelerator. It is about to launch. If you haven't joined the waitlist yet, you can link in the show notes. But we are going to learn how to easily pull your Fair data into a done-for-you CEO dashboard and make strategic decisions, but then also take that direction and we're going to make the implementations together. So this is a very high touch, high impact program. It's not designed as a course for you to go watch training videos and then go figure it out on your own. It is an implementation, action oriented. Let's do this together program. And if you are struggling with your Fair shop, you are feeling like it is plateaued or it's stagnant, you're not getting the visibility that you need, you're not getting the conversions, or maybe you have no clue what you're not getting. You have no clue what the data even says. You are going to want to sign up for the Fair Accelerator because the goal is to get you to your first or next 10K consistent months on Fair. So don't ignore the data. But also don't hate the data either, because yes, it's a nasty little 4-letter word, but it's going to give you clarity and strategic direction in your business. And I am going to help you make sense of it. So grab your spot on the wait list and you can get one of the first 20 spots. I'm only taking 20 in the founders round. So you will want to be on the wait list to know when the doors open and be able to be one of the first people to grab that spot. Once I hit 20, I am cutting it off because, like I said, this is high touch, action oriented implementation. And so I only have the capacity for 20. in the founders round. So once we hit that, we are cutting off the enrollment. And I hope to see you there because it is going to be absolutely game-changing impact on your wholesale business. So grab the link in the show notes, join the wait list, and hopefully I will see you inside the Fair Accelerator. Until next week, I will have a brand new episode next Wednesday. Until then, I'm cheering you on. All right, that's a wrap on today's episode of She Sells Differently. Friends, it would be a huge blessing to me if you would take 2 seconds to rate and subscribe to my podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Until then, I'm cheering you on in your entrepreneurial journey. See you next time.